we pantomiming?
I thought I was in my mirror. Nah.
Actually, go ahead.
Me and Megan are, me and Elena are thinking about going out as Meg and Jonathan for Halloween. No jokes.
That's fucking jokes.
I think it'd be funny.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You're like, I'm like, I just dye my beard and my hair right at this point. Pretty close.
Dye it?
Yeah, like dye it black.
Oh, I don't have black hair.
Yeah, it's pretty black.
I have brown hair.
Okay.
I got a little bit of white and brown hair.
Well, like you're like the dark version of brown. I'm like the dark version of blonde. You know,
Okay.
I think you're on the black.
If you dye your hair black, you're gonna look like an emo kid. It's gonna look fucked because you're pretty pale. You're gonna paint your nails. It's gonna be weird. Do the fucking eyelash thing. Yeah. Get into it.
I mean, if I'm gonna do it, I might as well do it.
Exactly.
Then I can do a rant.
Yeah.
Right off the cuff. It'd be perfect. Everything. Yeah.
What would you rant about? I'm sure it would just be such fucking nonsense.
Entrepreneurship.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Fucking episode 1.
Entrepreneurial and entrepreneurship by John and Michael Harvey.
Oh God. Sorry. Why'd you cut your hair? Just needed a change.
It was in my face a lot. And you know, you have to wear a hat every day unless you're styling it or unless you have a man bun, which I refuse.
No.
So it just kind of, it's nice. It dries fast. You know, you don't have to really style it. You just put a little bit of wax in there. You just give it a little bit of fun. And you're like,
fun.
Yeah, you know this.
I do. I'm all about the fun.
You haven't had this hairstyle for like 40 years.
Pretty much my whole life plus 7 years. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's fucked up.
I keep some of it in the bank for later. Actually, I got to shave my beard. I'm shaving my beard tonight because I'm a week out from my show tomorrow, and I gotta tan my face, and I've been tanning a little bit, so I look a little better but I know under here it's white and it's gonna look funny, so I'm gonna have to go fuck.
Yeah, you're still gonna spray tan, right?
Yeah. You know why you do it is because it evens you out, but it's also good for a little bit of water retention. Blah blah blah. It's just when you go get a spray tan, if you're super pale here but you're dark on your arms from the summer, then you can see the variance. You can see it when you get your spray. So it's like, well, fuck. Yeah. But the other thing too is it's like I had a buddy. Well, I shouldn't say. I mean, we follow each other on Instagram. Nice kid. I competed with him before, and you know he does quite well for himself. One of the top guys in Canada. He's sponsored, but he did a show and he didn't shave his beard. He had a bigger beard, or about the same size beard as me, and he finished dead last. His body, he looked great. He didn't deserve to finish in that position, but it's a beauty contest, and they don't want you to have a beard. So in my mind, I'm like, well, it's not my contest. I didn't make it up, but I don't get to make up the rules, and it's subjective. So even though I love my beard and I don't want to get rid of it, I don't want to finish last. So what I'm going to do is understand the game I'm playing and shave my fucking beard.
Yeah, just kind of, play to their rhythm, play to the beat of their drum.
Kind of what it is, right?
Like, or don't go. It's like,
no, but like, why would I put 6 months of work into something? Don't get me wrong. Life transformation. I feel great. I put on a lot of good muscle.
I feel great.
Blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
Shoot myself.
Like, fucking terrible to everybody. Yeah. But anyway, but then just to be like, no, I'm not shaving. No, I'm shaving. Yeah. I'm shaving tonight or tomorrow. It's gone.
Wax my butthole for you guys if you need this.
It just comes down like, this is what it takes to win. This is what it takes to win.
It's too much work not to do it. Like, it's just
I'm not like sacrificing an animal. I'm shaving the hair off my fucking face.
I'll kill 3 goats. I shall win.
In Russia.
Back in Russia, they can own bear as dog. Well, they can own bear as bear, but they can have bears like dogs. It's just so fun.
That was so clutch. Good start.
This is my dog. That's a bear. No, he's my dog.
All right then.
Beauty.
Oh fuck. Speaking of Russia, that Habib thing, that was kind of goofy, eh? Khabib, whatever.
Habib? No, Khabib. Khabib. Oh.
It's got a crackle.
I'd rather not right now.
He just hissed like a cat. Oh, fuck.
Beep.
Yeah. Well, you know what? He beat Conor McGregor. Fair enough. The guy used to fight bears when he was a kid. Like, it's on YouTube when he was 9. Like, I'm going to go scrap this bear. What the fuck? I don't really want to fight with anybody because it's not who I am. And I really don't have any fear of fighting anybody. I really don't. Like, I know I get my ass kicked by a ton of people. I'm okay with that. Yeah. I've had my ass kicked before. It's not that bad. But I don't think it would be a wise decision to fight a man who fights bears by the time he's 9. Just seems risky.
Yeah. No, I don't.
How did his dad's like, go fight the bear?
What? His training program in Russia.
Yeah.
He's like, he's #1 training program. What do I have to do? Fight the bear.
Like, oh, fuck.
Bring me his head on plate after.
Like, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I think Conor could beat him.
My opinion, I think Connor's heart's out of the fight game a little bit right now.
He just wants money, and he's making a lot of it.
He probably made $80 million that fight too.
That proper whiskey too. He's sponsored.
That's to me the other thing is he piggybacked a brand off of his fight. I don't give him shit for his entrepreneurship. I really don't. I'm actually very happy and proud of the guy for what he's done because I can really appreciate it based on what I do with my life. But I got to be honest, I think he's still hanging on to, and maybe he has to. Maybe it's part of the persona. But I don't think his heart's in the fight anymore. I don't think he needs to prove to anybody he's a tough guy and he can win. He's lost 3 of his last 5 fights. Yeah, but people are like, well, the one against Mayweather doesn't count. It would have counted if he fucking won. So no, it fucking counts. He decided to fucking be a professional boxer and got beat. Not a big deal. But that's what happened.
I feel like now that he's gotten beat though, now I think he wants. He's waiting for a rematch now, and now he has something to prove.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like until he gets beat,
I think I know his shtick is run his fucking mouth. I get it. That's his thing, and it makes him money, and it's entertaining. But for me as an athlete, I understand the cockiness and confidence thing, but I feel like it's time for him to kick someone's ass before he runs his mouth again, in my opinion. But I mean, that's worth fuck all. So there's that.
Yeah, no, I don't think he won't. I think he'll still run his mouth. But I think
if he loses another fight, he's done.
Well, think about how much weight he does. You went up weight to fight this guy too.
Did he?
You went up weight. Yeah.
I thought he went down. What was 170?
Yeah, I think it was 170.
Fuck.
I'd
be fighting 170 right now.
Doesn't he fight at like 155 or like 1?
He fought at both. He had belts in both, so it's not out of his. It's already
lower and lower.
No. 155, 170. He's already fought at. Those are already.
This might be 185.
I don't know. No. No. I don't even think he could get up to 185. He'd have a belly at 185, an extra leg. Maybe his dog would join him. Fuck.
Where's your bear? I play dog.
No, I don't think so, man. I don't fucking think so.
How do you spell Khabib?
Khabib. Khabib. That's the crackle.
Khabib. Oh, 76 kgs.
Yeah. So 70. So yeah, that's 70. So yeah, that's 170.
Are you fucking serious?
It's all right.
That's loud. That is 155.
Well, no. 76?
No,
it's 170. It's
You're
2.2. So double it, and then just add a decimal point. So if it's 75 and 75 is 150, then add 15 again. You just kind of move the decimal, so he'd be 165. Yeah. So he's plus 2.2, so he's actually 167.2. So he's actually weighs the same as me right now. Fuck.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah, I'm good. But I don't know. I feel like he's got a chance.
Yeah,
if he doesn't do it.
Khabib's like a douche though. He's like, I'm gonna slap him after, and he slaps him, and then he jumps over the cage and tries to fight his whole team.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure what that was all about. Like, I guess he's like, well, he made fun of family, country, father. Okay, well, Conor made fun of your everything the whole fucking time. And the other thing is shows how easy he is to rattle. So the next guy that goes in to fight him, start making fun of his fucking dad day one.
Yeah, first thing.
Fuck, whatever, man. Like, cool. Get the guy rattled because he may not be able to fight in the UFC again. I don't know. I think that he's going to get suspended from the Nevada, Las Vegas Gaming Commission. whatever the fuck it is.
For hopping out and fighting people?
I think so, because like these are the same guys that suspend people for using steroids.
And plus, he jumped over and fought the people that paid the most money to be there.
Right. So that's the thing is, it's almost like an unsafe, like however you want to look at it, it's like it was unsafe.
Yeah.
I mean, Drake looked super unsafe in his face. He was like, oh God, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, they get the snap they got of him. Like,
yeah. He's like, ah. You know what, for me, I feel like you're only going to be in there for 30 seconds. Just give her shit. Who cares? It can't get that bad.
Oh yeah, if Drake started throwing punches?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck, let's get out. Boys, let's roll.
What I was thinking about is Khabib jumped into the fucking the fans, like into the stands, with no shoes on.
Yeah, no. He's
fucking good. Then again, the guy fights bears.
Yeah, that guy's gonna fucking. Well, I think you must have a couple of screws loose at this point too.
A bunch of them, yeah.
Yeah. There's something about him. I didn't really know about him until I watched all this stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I can't get a read on him, but I know he fights bears online.
Yeah, I'm like,
I watched him fight a little baby bear. I was like, that's sad. His bear's tied up, the cage with its chain. I was like, that's not cool. But like, someone commented, like, no, it's cool. They're like dogs over there. I'm like, I wouldn't wrestle my dog.
Yeah, no, not at all. I hang out with my dog.
Yeah, I'd chain up my dog and wrestle him. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I mean, if he hangs out with the bear after and it's all in good fun and the bear's like, this wasn't so bad, different. But I don't know. I'm good.
I didn't see that footage.
No. He went to the carnival later. He bought him some ice cream, to be honest with you. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he must have his own unicycle. Don't all bears have unicycles?
Every single one of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They all got them. Yeah. License plates and everything. So I thought I lost the last podcast.
Yes.
So apparently we have it. So my hard drive crashed, so we're a little late on that release.
Yes.
But I'll get it. I'll get it going. I'll get this one up too. Probably.
Nice.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna do my jab. All right.
So yeah, I had a rough day yesterday. I just had I have moments where I put too much on my plate and I actually end up getting nothing done.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to keep up with my expectation for success, kind of my daily goals. And sometimes when you can't achieve one of them or something goes down the shitter, it's just you're like, well, fuck, the things you have to do to fix it. Sometimes it overwhelms me too much to the point where I'm like, this is too much. I have to sit down.
Well, you know what happens is you just get used to it ends up becoming your normal. There's a list of things every night before I go to bed, and I'm religious about this. It's the only thing I'm religious about. I make my list of what is going on the next day. This is the last thing I do before I put my phone down. And then that way when I get up in the morning at 8 or whatever the fuck it is, I already know I have a game plan for the whole day. I'm organized. Now I do allocate certain time for shit's going to happen. Every day I probably only get half my list done. That's my normal now. Only half.
Yeah.
I have 20 things, I only get 10. But then you have to prioritize. You go, okay, what really needs to get done? And if I have a really efficient day, sometimes I do get everything done. But a lot of days it's just not the way it works. You just got to realize that there is when you're an entrepreneur or when you're doing your own projects, if it's not for someone's time, you work at a bar, you get paid for your time. If you're doing stuff on your own for yourself, there's no one waiting. It's you. It's all up to you and how fast you can move. So sometimes people get down on themselves, but it's a little unnecessary. I mean, I think it's good to keep you motivated.
I think yeah. It depends. I think to a certain point, it's good to keep you motivated, and at a certain point, you need to. So for me, I'll be well, I'll sit on the couch literally for 2 hours, and I'll be well, I'm not gonna get anything done now. I have no time. I'm instead of just doing something,
yeah,
or just going to if I'm too flustered, I've decided I'm just gonna stop. Don't worry about what I have to do. Go see a movie or something. Go literally just go and fucking chill out because your mind is too much. So I'm worried about what I can't get done in that day now, and then I get nothing done, and then I'm bitter about it.
Yeah.
Then it's just then I end up getting one thing done and do it half-assed, and I'm angry. I'm okay. So it's better, I think, to get a little bit less done. Do something that makes you not every day, maybe once a week. Once a week you're flustered. I just need to sit the fuck down. Go to the park or go hang out with a dog or something. Just literally just.
Everybody needs to know what their own personal balance is like. And I think it's important. This is different from goals. I always say that people have to know what they want out of life. Or they don't know if they or when they get there, and they don't really have a drive behind them. They don't have a purpose. So they don't have a map, a road map. But the thing is, too, there's a balance between work and relaxation time. And it's often more psychological than physical. And you got to know where your balance is. Gary Vee takes Sundays off for his family. Currently, I don't take days off, but I could use them. I just don't. I don't do that right now. I end up taking little parts of some days to myself, but very, very little. But you got to know, and the reason I think it's important to trial and error, like you said, and be okay, I'm going to go watch a movie once a week. If you don't try some things, you actually don't know how you're most efficient.
Yeah.
So it's good to do that. I mean, I probably should take a little more time off. It's just that I throw so much on my plate as well that it's I kind of can't. In my own mind, and then my mind just always. I actually would not wish for anybody to be me, but me, because I feel like you have to have a certain set of tools to be able to manage how my mind works and what I do with myself. But I think you're right. I think a balance thing. Pick a day.
Thing is, I wasn't even gonna do that. I wasn't gonna pick a day. I was gonna pick when the time comes. I really feel like I need it in the moment. In the moment, I'll have a list. I'll list of daily goals every day. Still, things I want to get done. But if something doesn't go right, I just honestly if I get getting too frustrated, I think it's just. In that moment, I decide this is when I'm taking my day to go and just go watch a movie.
Fair. I mean, the only challenge with that is you can gum up your schedule if you got shit you got to get done. So it's what if... So, for example, if I did that same thing, because everything I have to do is so linear and time-based, if I have to get this done to get this, and people are depending on me, I can't just decide, fuck everybody.
No.
You know what I mean? I can't go get fucked up and then be hungover the next day and be well, fuck it. So for me, I find it, if I plan it, so for me, it's Saturdays I do a lot of work. Sundays I lightly schedule so that I can get caught up on all the things I didn't get done through the week, but have a little bit of time. And that way I know too, if I'm oh fuck, Saturday's a tough day, or Friday's driving me fucking nuts, it's okay, in 2 days, I know I can tone down for a minute. So maybe give that a try too.
Yeah. Yesterday I was just so angry. And then I was let's just go to the movies. And Lena's no, let's go to the gym. Fine. I got to the gym. I can't walk right now. I crushed legs so hard. I want to go there and just punch a bag until my knuckles bled. I was ah! Just bad day. I crushed legs. Then halfway through legs, I'm this is really good right now. I was so tired and just like I was like, okay, this is therapy. Like I needed the gym. If I went to the movies and I went home, I would have been like, oh fuck, good movie, but fuck, you know.
The gym is definitely therapy for me. I agree with that very much. So, yeah,
takes a lot out of you without like.
It's funny. I actually went out last night. I went with A-Rod and Brock and Meg, and we went to the Sony Center of Performing Arts, what the fuck they call it now. It used to be the O'Keefe, and it was the Hummingbird. We went to see 007 Casino Royale. It was Daniel Craig's first one with a live orchestra. Really, really cool show.
You watched the movie too?
Yeah, the movie was live. It was not a live movie. Fuck, it was a movie with a live orchestra. Rather, yeah. So it was like on a big screen. It was really cool. It was a really good experience. I had fun. I got all dressed up. I looked sharp. Everybody told me I looked like Conor McGregor. I fucking hated it. Because I don't look anything like him.
I hate that.
I was like, it's so terrible. The only thing is I think he's kind of ugly and he's Irish, and I'm neither of those things. But I get the beard and the size thing. They're like, okay, I'm fit in the suit.
I'm more the Conor McGregor.
Yeah,
more beat up face, a little blonder.
Yeah, so it's But no, anyway, I went out last night and then went to a couple other places and whatever. I had a couple drinks, and now I got to make up those calories in the next 8 days.
You did have drinks. See, I saw some snaps. I was like, I don't know if any of those were jonnys.
Oh, it wasn't bad. No, it wasn't like so what I did was I've calculated that I have to make up 2,000 calories. It's probably more like 800, but because I ate outside my window, just some mixed nuts, nothing crazy, and I had a few drinks there, just at Bar Chef, just like cocktails, not like, oh, let's pound vodka sodas. Like, no. So, what I figure is I have the 8 days now, and every day I got to try to knock 300 to 400 calories off of food or extra on training to balance out, so that when I hit stage, that night didn't make any effect. So whatever I'm doing, I got to go above and beyond now, which is terrible. Anyway, so that's fucking annoying. But yeah, I went out last night. It was a good time, but I realized I don't really like going out.
Oh no,
I just don't. Like it was a nice experience and everything was fun, but like. Every time I go out, I feel guilty about going out because I'm like, I have so much more to do.
Yeah.
I look at my life and I'm like, the way I feel and what's going on out there and like, everything that I see, and I'm like, I have way more work to do to get to where I want to be or to that point that I would ever feel like I've made it. So when I'm out, I fucking almost regret it a little bit. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. Well, it's like you either can't go hard enough, because you have to do something the next day, or you go too hard and your next day's ruined.
It's that, you know what? I'll tell you, I've got to a new level where it's actually less about the partying. And I don't even mean the party. I mean, like, I'm out there at that place going, looking at these two Aston Martins they have parked in the lobby. The new black Aston Martin, like the DB12s or something. It was just, they're so nice. And just, everything else around you and all this other stuff. And I know what my goals look like. My goals aren't things, but when I see things, I remember how much more I have to do to get to a point where nothing is really out of my grasp, So when I go out and I see this and have a good time and I'm well dressed and whatever, I'm like, I don't feel like I deserve to be in that position because I don't feel like I've earned it. I don't feel like I'm where I need to be. So I actually I'm a little hard on myself that way. Yeah. It's hard. I'm having a little trouble putting it into words, but if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So anyway.
No. It inspires you, right? Like
it pushes you.
Sometimes it's the reason you started, and maybe it may not be where you're at now, but like maybe that's like it's like some of the nice fancy things that you want to be able to get. That's probably might have been why you started. Maybe like to get
it's funny.
Buy the Jays.
Yeah, I do want to buy the Jays.
Yeah, that costs money.
$50.
$100.
I'll give you $50. Labatt's, Jesus. Actually, it's not even them anymore.
Yo, did we talk about? I think we did. Did we? That Banksy thing.
Oh, that was dope.
Did we talk about it in the last one?
Nah.
Are we
I
sure?
don't think it happened.
I think it had.
Did it?
Yeah. Built a shredder into the.
That's so dope.
I mean, like,
thing is now, is it worth
way more
money?
He Banksy to Banksy.
Yeah, it's like
it's not. Everyone's like, well, they're gonna be embarrassed at the museum. I'm like, why? They're like, because they should have checked. They should have checked the art for that. I'm like, okay, I don't know why they should check the art for a shredder. That's kind of fucked up.
Like every time you sell a car, you got to check for a bomb in it. Yeah. Oh, I really should have checked for that bomb. What?
Why does it smell weird in here? Oh, you didn't check for the old cheddar cheese in the trunk.
Oh, dude, that's been there for months. Cheese. Yeah. The whole wheel of brie. Yeah. Looks like an ecosystem now. What the fuck were you doing, Tom? The fuck. Anyway,
but it's worth more. Yeah, it's got to be.
I think so too. I thought it was super dope.
I think you could sell each strand for like. Probably like
I think you sell. I think he could bought for 1.4 million. I think you could double it right now. I think you'll get it for 2.8.
Yeah,
it's the first time Banksy got Banksied. Don't auction this thing off. Then it gets auctioned. Then that was crazy. Paper shreds that shit.
Yeah,
awesome.
Someone was in the audience.
100%.
It was one of them.
Remote triggered.
Yeah.
Well, you know what the thing is.
Banksy could be a collective people. I don't know if Banksy's one person. I think Banksy's a collective.
I feel like he could be 2 or 3, but I think he's one primary, and then over time maybe it evolved because he was like,
it can't be too many, because if it's too many, someone's gonna fuck up.
Yeah, but the other thing too is if it's just one, then if that one person fucks up, it's all over. So I'm like, I don't know. It's interesting though.
Yeah, but even if it's 3 and one of those 3 fucks up, then it's all over.
No, but then because the thing is, it's like
keep going.
Someone else can be in their place. It can be a rotating group, but it's like,
but like it wasn't me. But then like Banks just keep going.
Something happens that Banksy does while that person's in that room, kind of things. It's like,
yeah,
interesting.
I think it's this is one of the coolest shit that's ever happened like during our lifetime. Like this is some of the shit like. You talk about all the famous artists from like hundreds of years ago. This is one of the best ones right now because it's like out of a movie.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This kind of shit you don't see this kind of
stuff.
It's like
anymore. Thomas Crown Affair shit. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Fun.
Yeah, he's pretty neat.
As soon as I saw that he posted on his Instagram, I saw it like within like the first half hour, and I was just like,
wow, this guy's nuts.
Going, gone. That's what he captioned it. Like as like you're selling it, but like fuck you. That's so crazy.
Yeah, he's awesome. That's kind of cool. I like that someone has that kind of creativity and what they get to do, and they got to really. It's interesting. It's just interesting to see that.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. So Thanksgiving was pretty dope.
I didn't eat much because I got a show in a week.
Yeah.
So it was pretty chill for me.
For me, I stayed there for 2 days. Mom and Dad's up
I was
north.
there for like 6 hours.
Yeah. You went home that night.
Yeah.
Yeah. I stayed that night. Had pizza and charcuterie, and then
Nice.
the next day we went golfing. Almost got struck by lightning.
That's pretty cool.
Heard on the golf course, but then I got home and pounded probably a bottle or 2 of wine myself.
Just count your blessings, eh?
Played Yahtzee.
Lucky to be here.
Yeah. Played Yahtzee. Watched movies. I was like, this is a time. I was like, I was so happy to just relax. I was like, this is actually sweet.
I can't relax.
I know. Yeah, you know what? I just kind of needed it though.
Mom, the other day, Mom's like, "Oh, I really wish you'd stay over." I'm like, "This is stressing me out." I'm like, "Fuck, I gotta go." She's like, "Well, you come here to relax." I'm like, "Not even a little bit."
I have dessert to go, please.
Yeah, like
dessert has to be a celery stick.
Yeah, like I don't like. It's not even personal. It's just my life is busy and my life is here. So when I leave it, I lose a day because I don't ever take. Like I said, I don't take a day. So if I lose time, I gotta make it up.
Yeah.
Like fuck.
No, that's fair. It's yeah. Well, that's the thing with me. Like, I'm just less productive if I'm too overwhelmed. So, and that's not like that. It's probably one of my flaws, which is like
I think everybody's a little less productive when they're overwhelmed. I think the challenge is knowing when you're overwhelmed and knowing how to balance it out. It's like you can overtrain and your body doesn't respond well. It's the same thing. Yeah. That's why I say it's a trial and error, and I think it's one of those things too that you can develop and get better and better at. So you can your fucking eyebrows. Nice.
I think it looks. You know what? I don't know. I like it. I don't know. It kind of looks weird. Cena trimmed like the actual because they were like 2 foot long.
They were long.
Yeah. So I still like
caught in your mouth.
Yeah.
What is this?
But I still like this. It kind of looks stupid, but it kind of looks like I'm hard. All right. So what are we doing?
I closed the music studio. So I get it November 1st.
Not 15th.
No, I moved it. It was, you know what? A lot of these things you plan to have, whenever you're trying to close a property, your plan is never how it goes because you have to lease, and this one's a sublease, and then you got to go to the lawyers, and you got to work through this problem and that problem, and then you need time to do this and this, and then there's always little things. So it was like, fuck, if I push for October 15th, which would be Monday, it didn't give us enough time to kind of review the lease for Buddy to do a credit app, all this other shit. So I was like, it's fine. So November 1st, get it. I can be well planned, start executing from there, so it's okay. And then, we'll relocate this podcast and have a big studio and blah, blah, blah. So it'll be, it's interesting. Like, we're doing the soundstage, rehearsal studio,
so
podcast.
Soundstage is for acting?
Soundstage, yeah. Acting, videos, stuff like music videos, shit like that.
And they'll also have, like, recording studio or 2?
2 recording studios.
Yeah, I figured 2 is
It's going to be one.
I was thinking, yeah.
One that's separate room, one recording studio with a window through the engineer's studio or booth, and then one that's going to be a 2-in-1 room with just a booth built in. It's like an A and a B studio. So
like there's gonna be like basically a soundstage for just acting, and then a mix between a recording studio and a soundstage. Is that what you're saying? Like a podcast plus audio?
No. So what I'm gonna do is it's gonna be rehearsal space in the one side, big soundstage in one room, rehearsal space in one room on its own, a boardroom and a podcast room combined, and then a little kitchenette
in the boardroom.
It's gonna be the way I'm laying it out. And
a big table.
There's a kitchenette. There's 2 bathrooms. Then there's like the big space, which I'm gonna have my office over in the corner. And then there's gonna be an engineer studio, recording studio, and then another big room that's gonna be an engineer recording studio as well. So it's all block foundation, block walls, everything. So soundproof is great. Ceilings are super high.
Do we need to soundproof anymore like that?
Oh fuck yeah, 100%.
Like the actual.
We're gonna have to build rooms with inside rooms.
Outside walls. Yeah.
You have to build a room with inside a room, right? When you're doing recording studios and shit like that. So yeah, it's gonna be a fucking nuisance, but at least it's raw. It'll be, I'm
fucking stoked.
Yeah, it's an interesting project. It's actually, I think, gonna open up a lot of doors and be a really good creative space for everybody.
A lot
of
good people that will probably work with soon. That's good.
Yeah.
It's cool.
For me, it's a big creative hub. And one of the things I like is I don't take money out of my things. I did a post the other day about piggy bank. Your business is a piggy bank, not a payroll company. Fuck off.
Yeah.
You let it grow.
Put money back into it.
That's right. So what I'm doing is, rather than me taking money out of this business, I'm going to be utilizing everybody's skills around me to build. Gary Vee tries all this stuff on social and this and that and all these. Everybody's going to be at my disposal to do that. So I'll be amping up a lot of different social content, I'm going to take companies and ideas and marketing strategy, be like, okay, do this, try it for any one of my restaurants or anything that makes sense. So I'm going to be doing so much creative, such a variety of creative marketing because the team we have. So for me, I'm like, fuck, that's awesome. That'll be exciting.
So you're putting